So I got little Rocky with me today.
Hi, baby.
Today I'm going to talk about what it's like to date in Hollywood. And as you can imagine, it can be a cornucopia of chicken heads on the prowl looking for a sugar daddy, narcissistic sport fucks, and the danger of having a crying game pulled on you, stalkers, and this weird juxtaposition with reality many hold when looking for Mr. and Mrs. Right or Right Now. Let's hear for the walk of shame. All of that and more coming up. Welcome to Hollywood Unapologetic. My name is Orlando Delbert. This is Rocky. And today I want to talk about what it's like to date in Hollywood. It's a cornucopia of narcissism and chicken heads and this weird juxtaposition with reality. I don't know, I'm having trouble with that word today. Juxtaposition. So I got it that time. Hey, like my new shirt? Some of you may think, well, why is dating in Hollywood a filmmaking essential? Well, for those of you wanting to break into the entertainment business, many will pack their car and drive west to the City of Angels, and unless you plan on living like a monk somewhere, you're going to have human connections with others. And dating in Hollywood can be enjoyable, but it's also a very bizarre thing. It can be fun if you're single and just want to play. There seems to be an endless sea of possibilities as long as you are rich and in good shape. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear my dog. I've been out many times with young ladies that were more interested in seeing who would walk in the door of the bar or restaurant next, to see if anyone better has arrived, and in being with me, keeping your eye open for the next better thing. Evidently is a thing here. One-sided conversations about starring in straight-to-video movies or other substance-lacking topics like how much they spent on their shoes. Still ringing my ears. Eventually, the conversation may turn into a prying one. Often my company for the evening begins asking me the basics about what I do, and the subject moves to whom I know and how they could help them and how much I'm worth. The conversation is taken over by important stuff like what kind of car I drive, home ownership, and the state of my investment portfolio. The last date I had like this was with someone a friend of mine set me up with, and it was one of the worst dating experiences of my life. After blowing several $100s at a sushi restaurant in Brentwood and being ignored almost the entire evening, I pretty much stopped looking for women with any depth to date. And this was a difficult thing for me to consider since I do have an affinity for women that are educated and driven with high moral standards. I kept meeting women who couldn't care less about who I was. They only wanted to know if I could support them. They only were looking for a daddy. I had many female friends that were wholesome, but most of them were interested in the Hollywood's idea of the bad guy. You know, he's not really bad. He just plays bad on TV. A tall, slender guy with a tribal tattoo around the bicep, maybe a ponytail, and a 3-day-old beard who looks like he could treat you badly but treats you like a princess, enjoys long walks on the beach walking your cat, and likes to snuggle on the couch wearing one of your Snuggies. Had to respond at least once. What, you mean your hairdresser? Riding a Vespa, ladies, and not shaving your face for 3 days. Not a bad mix. I went out with a female friend and 6 of her girlfriends one night. And they were all around 30 years old at the time, beautiful and ready to get their grooves on. We went to a popular bar on Santa Monica Boulevard. We were able to get a table just as the place began to fill up. I was considered one of the girls, which I found a little insulting, but that's okay. I learned something that night. Being one of the girls can be an insightful thing. Men were coming in that were just carbon copies of one another. They were all tall, very fit, clean cut, looked like they all modeled in for underwear ads, and maybe they did. And these ladies were beyond turned on. I mean, one by one they would leave the table to go flirt, only to be ignored. Guess what, ladies? They were gay. Not that there's anything wrong with any of that. I've heard many times how women look for the perfect man. Well, you're not going to find one in this town by the criteria I've heard over and over again. So many women want a combination of their gay best friend, the bad boy, as long as he's not too bad, the secure rich man, the sensitive ponytail guy, and of course, he has to have the body of an Adonis. Ladies, men like that exist, but not in a town like Hollywood where their mirrors are their best friends. Narcissism runs way too rampant here to nail down and keep one of these guys. Nail? Yes. Keep? No. It's this juxtaposition with reality that keeps a lot of people from having relationships of substance here. On the other side of that, you will find endless possibilities of one-nighters if you tell your latest potential hookup that you're a producer. It can be a real cornucopia of young men and women wanting to meet you. But everything is a lie served up warm on a platter. Yes, walks of shame are somewhat commonplace for some, but unlike what many television shows set in Los Angeles may have you believe, not everyone can just go out and have sex with an attractive stranger or acquaintance seemingly at will. More times than not, we're all home alone watching it happen on TV or Netflix. I don't know what my dog's doing. I don't know if you could hear him or not. This just reminded me of a story a buddy's older brother went through. Larry went out to a bar when he was on leave in the Navy. He meets this young woman and they go back to her place. They fool around and she is eager to satisfy him. When it came time to reciprocate, much to Larry's surprise, she, well, was really a he. Let's just say that didn't go very well at all. Larry didn't appreciate having a crying game pulled on him and beat this guy to death. I mean, I don't recall the details of what happened afterwards, nor will they be relevant since Larry has since been murdered, but this story is relevant when dating in Hollywood. When I first arrived in Los Angeles, quite a few people I knew told me with a smirk, be careful where you meet someone, but didn't give me much else to go on. Okay, thanks for the lame advice. I didn't know until after being in Los Angeles for a bit that there are quite a few men that dress up as women and go out on the town. As a straight man growing up in and around theater in New York, seeing men in drag was never a big deal to me. I myself don't have a problem with this and think everyone should do whatever he or she wants to that makes him or her happy. But sometimes you may meet someone at a bar or a club that maybe not whom you thought they were, gender-wise. And that was what my friends were trying to warn me about, without actually just telling me outright. It's a little something to think about before you unzip, fellas. So there's this vicious cycle that happens all the time here. The excuses used to explain remaining single are as ridiculous, not wanting to give someone a second glance because they're too tall, not tall enough, had a crooked nose, had hair too long, had hair too short, didn't drive a German car, the German car wasn't new enough, they weren't filthy rich enough. I have friends that have made an effort to just date someone that lives close by, in part for not wanting to date someone that lives on the other side of town for the inconvenience of being in a long-distance relationship. Los Angeles, without a doubt, is very spread out and a lot of time is spent in our cars. The carpool lanes are constant reminders of your relationship status. Public transportation in LA, in the most part, can be a drag. I mean, parking can be a hassle and expensive, and driving an hour each way to spend an hour and a half or two with someone you just met for some may not be worth it after already working a 12-hour day on set, not including the 2 hours lost sitting in traffic to and from work. But what's strange about the city is that it's like a small town. You'll run into the same people with some frequency, and that could be a good thing unless the person you just hooked up with or broke up with and were hoping to never see again keeps running into you at the Rock and Roll Ralphs. I developed a friendship with a young lady named Tracy over the course of a few years. We didn't live too close to one another, so we would spend time together infrequently, but we spoke a lot on the phone and through emails. And over time, our relationship leaned more towards becoming a possible couple. We spent an intimate weekend together in San Diego, which was a welcome break from our busy work lives. Sunday evening comes around, and she tells me she was in a long-time relationship with someone right after asking me to work security for a charity event in a few hours. And my heart sank. I mean, I agreed to help her out with the event until the person I met she was dating, or should I say engaged to. I share this story because I've built friendships with female friends that have developed into something more to find out afterwards that they were in long-term relationships or in some cases were even married with someone else. All of them knew I would not get intimately involved with someone who, well, while Mr. Man was waiting for them back home, and yet they kept this part of their lives private from me. I've never stepped out on anyone and never appreciated when it happened to me, and this happened to me more times than I care to admit. What I fail to understand, if they wanted a sport fork or just a romp with Mr. Right Now, why risk an already good relationship that was supposedly built on trust and non-communication? And I must say, there really are great people here, although finding them can be somewhat hard at times. Many people have such strict criteria that people don't always give a relationship a fair shot. I know quite a few single men and women in their 40s and 50s that haven't been able to meet the right person, and they're really good people. It's just that much of your 20s and 30s are spent dedicated to their careers, and some of them who really want to be in meaningful relationships hold themselves back with self-imposed criteria of checkbook balances and current wardrobe selections over what should really matter in a relationship. I gave online dating a shot too, and this was a bizarre thing in some ways. So many headshots in so little time. I would meet a young woman who showed some interest, and we'd talk and want to meet one another. Everything seemed to be cool, but this was based on my profile, which talks about who I am and what I do. And once I saw a photo, I would never hear from them again. And I'm a good-looking guy. Having once a broken nose, that's character, no? But let me move along to my worst dating experience, the stalker. No matter how much I want to share the full story, I have a strong feeling she'll be watching this. So I'm going to allude to the situation because I have no desire to have her in my life in any way. Yes, we did meet through one of these online dating sites, and it was not a healthy relationship to say the least. Let's just say I'm glad that she and I were never intimate, or who knows whose head would be accompanying fruit who would have been inside a box she sent to me. Wow, that really came out wrong, but I think you know what I mean. I've had women be directly rude to me for just saying hello or even just smiling as I passed them by. I've been physically pushed out of the way on more than one occasion so that some random chickenhead could speak to one of my friends and not have me in their line of sight. And this has been my experience in Los Angeles. I've had a handful of similar experiences in Miami, but not nearly as blatant or with physical contact. I guess the hump on my back is a sure giveaway, huh? That I'm ringing bells for a living. I am not an animal. And here comes the really scary stories. One friend tried hooking me up with his girlfriend's best friend. I was shown a photo of her, and I thought she was very attractive. From the little bit I knew about her, she sounded interesting and into a lot of the same things I like. And of course, she had recently become single. I began wondering what could be wrong with her or her situation. Turns out, a couple of weeks earlier, she wanted to do something romantic for her boyfriend. Candlelight and some soft music accompanied a dinner she spent hours preparing, and it was obvious she wanted to do something special that night. She laid him down after dinner, blindfolded him, and whispered in his ear, "Baby, let me take care of you." She gets him going for a few minutes and wants to make sure he's at his best. Then she pours crazy glue all over his penis and into the opening, glues his penis to his stomach. And as you can imagine, this didn't go over very well. She found out days earlier that her boyfriend was cheating on her. The romantic evening was her way of letting him know that she knew that he was unfaithful. And this is who my good friends wanted to set me up with. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about relationships that worked. Sort of. One of my friends is a successful film director who has had a very strong career. He met a young woman who was really into him and everything was great. They dated for a year and a half and even were married. And 2 weeks later, she filed for a divorce. She ended up with a multi-million-dollar home he bought weeks before they were married and a big chunk of cash. Due to the type of work that he does and his level of celebrity, women throw themselves at him all of the time. And he's smart enough not to get involved with any of them and really wants a true relationship deep down. Some time went by and he met another young woman. They dated for several months and everything seemed to be going very well. She began pushing for them to get married around the same time he began seeing some similarities to his first wife. To make a very long story short, he was able to buy her out of their agreement, gave her high five figures and sent her on a plane back home. Yeah, another bullet dodged. I used to know a Canadian trust fund baby named Johnny. He was really a nice guy. In fact, he was so nice I would have to tell him to turn down his smile when we would ride a New York City subway in fear he'd be shanked by some old woman. Johnny's parents passed away tragically and left him with a ridiculously large sum of money. He was in his 30s at the time, never held a job, and was pretty clueless to life itself. He showed interest in someone close to me, so I saw a lot of things firsthand. She was offered the latest high-end BMW, the big house, fur coats, and everything he believed that she wanted. And Johnny was really a nice guy, but she didn't want to take advantage of him. She did not have feelings for him the way that he did for her, so their relationship never flourished. A little time went by and he met another young lady. Johnny actually gave the new girl every single thing he offered my friend. They burned through all of his savings in less than a year. She didn't say a word when he told her about it. She just walked into her closet, put on a fur coat, and grabbed as many clothes as she possibly could hold in her arms. Down the stairs and out to the B&W she went, and just like that, she was never heard from again. There are many stories like this all over Hollywood, and sometimes you just don't know whom you're going to meet. And what I find distressing is that there truly are many good single people in Hollywood who want to build lasting relationships. Many of them work directly in the entertainment industry or one of the ancillary industries like hotel and hospitality or in the restaurants. Long hours and constantly changing schedules makes it hard to be able to give most relationships a strong shot. Work becomes part of your life, and to further confound things, there are predators out there looking to do you harm. It becomes a balancing act of wanting to meet new people and watching out for knuckleheads who just want to take advantage of you. So what does one do? Well, something I write and talk about a lot is about finding balance in your life. And having balance in the keys to happiness and having a productive work life and attracting the right person for you. You have to make time for yourself and give something back to yourself. Self-happiness is an important thing to strive for and something we all deserve. And if you feel good about yourself, good things will come to you. And it really is that simple. With all the toxicity in and around the entertainment industry, finding balance will get you through. Whether you attend a yoga class or going hiking in Runyon Canyon or many of the other trails that are all over Los Angeles, you need to find something to keep your mind and spirit up. And when you're out and about taking care of yourself, like-minded people will gravitate to you. And before you know it, you'll be around other people striving for balance in their lives as well. Balance brings happiness, and a salsa class can be a lot of fun too. The world is gratefully influenced by what is seen on the screen and heard on the radio. Let's be the new Hollywood generation. Let's give the world something that will drive everyone to do something bigger and to make a positive difference in the world. We are all in it together. Each and every one of you is an important part of our future. You're important to the lives of those who surround you. You're important to your communities. You're important to our industry. No matter what, remain optimistic and focused on your goal. Never stop believing in yourself. Always remember, you are the key to your own success. Take a breath. Move forward. Together, let's create a revival, a resurgence of Hollywood, and bring back the auteur to cinema. Be an active part of the new Hollywood generation. You are a representative of the new Hollywood generation. Please subscribe to our channel and share. Don't forget to check out our other videos in the series and follow the link below to check out our swag. Thanks. Join Hollywood Unapologetic in our quest to positively empower one another, to empower our industry in the true pursuit of our Hollywood dreams and in life. Hollywood Unapologetic is a continuation of the Pollyanna's Tear-Soaked Battlefields of Hollywood, a survival guide against the cynicism and the hypocritical series of books designed to help you better prepare for success. Together, we are the new Hollywood generation. Welcome to Hollywood Unapologetic.